question. You were when a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed.
Hello, monkeys.
Oh, man. Eric Holt, Jose Diaz, King Corleone, Adrian Beck, King Jr., Mansa Musa Lifestyle. Salute, brother. How you feel? Jermaine Callahan, Ratchet since 91. Steve Elder, Mac in the building. We're supporting heavy at the Painful Excellence podcast, man. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Jelly Bean, Snacks B, Jay Walk, Kenny Peeps, MP, what the fuck? It's good. Black Alpha, 919 the building. Kano Loco Sports. Yeah, how you feel, bro? You all right? For those of you that don't know, Kano was, he caught that C-19, but he out here. He out here. He punchy. He out here. Doubt. We fighters for real. Macadam 1. I Rock in the building. Jeffrey H. Lopez in the building. Todd French. Simon Bridgman. Dark Kent. Robert Singleton. Cassandra Salute, sis. Main Boxing Biker. Brooklyn Born. Phenomenal Mexican in the building. Salute to you, bro. Saw you in the chat. Yes, sir. We was cooking. Me and his sister Destiny Black, we was cooking last night. Big Block. A condo. Santiago. Daryl Alexander. What we got in the building? Shogun. Terry Wood. Smash the like button on the way in, please. Pensacola Runner. Buzz, David Handbones, Lou. That's right, Connor. Strong out here. Absolutely, OG. Yup. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So, yeah. Buzz. Shit popped off yesterday. For those of you that asked, I removed the video. Y'all already know I keep saying I do things for a reason. And that was exposure for many years. 78, black, a lot of us, we said, man, better Ellaby's nose, salute. We said, man, these people, they're sick. There's no exaggeration and there's no explanation. It's Finesse, real old school, salute. Xavier, salute. And there's no explanation other than infatuation. And behind the scenes, I found out more disturbing things. Ratchet since 91, salute. What you saw yesterday was the mind of a troll. Y'all ever looked at a T word? You know, the people that like to blow buildings up and stuff. I don't want to say the name. The T word. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Almighty Law. The T word. And you wonder, how is someone so committed to strapping bombs onto themselves and running into a public area, setting it off to kill themselves or just 10 people around them? In the name of Romel Lane, salute. In the name of whatever God they worship. And to us, a normal person, say, man, that's sick. I'll never do that. But to them, if they have a mindset right? Mike Biggs, boxing, salute. Nah, Steve L, they don't do it for Allah. Someone told them and raised them that they would be doing it for Allah. But when they blow up and standing in front of Allah, Allah's like, what the hell are you doing? I didn't tell you to do that. Let's miss. Rivera, salute. That's right, Macadon 1, brainwashed. But you know what? Hate is a drug you can't kick. Jealousy is a sin. Envy is a sin. It's a sin. It's like, what the hell? What's wrong with you, dude? And I found out more information from other people. After the show yesterday, people hit me up. Woke, what up? About this fella. And I'm like, you know what, man? And that's why I said this, you know, a stalker. Do y'all understand that the man stood on here and said he has 3 troll accounts? He's like, oh yeah, you know, you're a liar. Am I? Prove it. Couldn't prove it. You're a stalker. Yes, you are. I proved it. Liar. Went to his Instagram page. I said, I thought you was on Spotify. I'm not. I said, well, it says right here, you're on Spotify. It says right here, you're on YouTube. You have 1 video on YouTube, no boxing information. Spotify, you're non-existent. So when I asked him, where's your Spotify account? It was, I got to talk to the person handling it. Last I checked, you're the person handling it. You have material. You're supposed to upload it, and I don't know how it works with Spotify. Outlaw Junior, salute. But well, I'm gonna get to that though. Well, not now, but I'm gonna get to that. I heard he did, man. Yeah, 88. You know what? Rob, Sportsman Lee, salute. Winter City Assassin, Mr. Finesse. Yeah, that was the purpose. Nelson, salute. That was the purpose. That was the purpose. And y'all know I don't like to conduct a show like that, and that's why. But every now and again, you have to do something to prove your point. I proved my point. What happened on the show yesterday had nothing to do with boxing at all. Marcus Walls, Marcus Booker, salute. So you have no Spotify. Therefore you lie. You're not a racist, but you have your son taking pictures with Steve Kim. You're not a racist, but you align yourself with Punch Drunk. Something I didn't know until yesterday. During the live. When Destiny Black and Southern T, salute to them, hit me up and said, no, you got to let us on. Something happened yesterday. I said, what? And this dude came into a whole other chat on someone else's live that I don't fuck with, came in there, and I wasn't even being spoken about until he got there. He brought me up. So when I tell you, y'all think I'm bullshitting, y'all think I was exaggerating. People out here talking about me, I don't even know them. Don't even know. Don't even know. You have Spotify advertised on your Instagram, but you have no Spotify. That's the first thing I looked up. I said, what kind of boxing he's talking about? Because what sucks is when you have a troll and you go check on them and they really talk about the sport. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's pretty sharp, but it's unfortunate that he's on my dick. It's unfortunate. And I ignore him. But this dude gets out of bed with me on his mind. He goes to bed with me on his mind. He went on a one-man hate campaign, and it failed miserably. You know why? The motherfucker says, oh, you got to run and get your family. You got to run and get your people to fight. No, I bodied them way before I started opening up the chat. And by the way, the people I had on, he reached out to. Majority of the people on the panel, he reached out to for the sole purpose of trying to degrade and defame me. So now I gave him the opportunity to talk to the people that he reached out to with troll accounts. So when I asked him, why did they get the troll accounts, but my brother George got his real name and got a different conversation? Why did George get that courtesy? But Tay Jones in 78 and Southern T, they didn't. They got the troll approaches. With the troll accounts, they didn't know his name. George did. This guy wanted attention and he got it. He kicked himself in his own ass. 1 minute, and salute to y'all coming in the building. I see y'all. 1 minute, he's on a live with shades on. I said, look, people in the chat is asking you to take your shades off. When you're in the courtroom, you don't leave your shades on. And he says, well, tell him, that's just too bad. Whatever he said. I said, okay. But when shit got hot, what happened? He took the shades off. He's turning his mouth like he's a drug addict looking for a fix. And with each passing moment, that body bag started coming. And it started coming. And it started coming. And it started coming. And he had no answers. But the funniest part was, what is your obsession with me and what I said about Teofimo Lopez? Oh yeah, by the way, he came into this game all wrong because he's new to this social media streets. He's 49 years old. Brothers UK, I see you. Casual Clark, salute. Carswell Clark, salute. What is your obsession with what I said about Teofimo? Oh, what you said is disgusting. It's offensive to the to the LGBTQ community. And I said that wrong. I said, no, it's not. I was offending him. I was talking to him. I was talking to him about him. And he said, no, you don't even say that right. You said that right. I said, yeah, I bet you know how to say it right. Tell me to get it right. Tell me to get it right. I bet. Dwayne Freeman in the building. Salute. So first I was anti-cop. Then I was a homophobe. Then I'm a racist. He's mad because I have a brother named Cop Killer in the chat. Then I started reading off super chats. He's mad at that. Yo, won't you donate that to Gerald McClellan? Sure will, salute. Donate to Gerald McClellan. I said no. Why? Why? Don't fucking tell me what to do with my money. I said, question. How much money did you donate to Eric Garner, pro cop? Nothing. Yeah, thank you. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So many people in the chat, I don't know what kind of interaction they had with police officers. Some good. Some people never had a negative interaction with them in their life. Some, all they had was negative reactions to their life, in reference to law enforcement. And I'd rather somebody get on social media and name themselves Cop Killer as a means to outlet their anger rather than actually go out there and do it. It's the drug cheat situation. In boxing, it's the drug cheat situation, very similar. What's worse? Deontay Wilder saying, I want to catch a body on my record? Or Tyson Fury actually trying to cheat so he can catch a body on his record? What's worse? Saying it or actually doing it? What's worse? There was no part of that debate that this motherfucker could win. No part. And again, the reason why I let the family in was because I DM'd him and I had a long chat with him on the DM. Remember what I said? Documentation beats conversation. There's no way, there was no part of this conversation he could win. And I tried to ignore the dude, but he wanted my attention and he got it. dude a grown adolescent. And I knew where his head was at because during the DM conversation, he said something about you mad because Tiafimo degraded your idols. I said, who are my idols? He said, Devin and Deontay. Now, what does that tell you, family? What does that tell you? My idols. My idols? That's who you refer to, Haney and Wilder, as my idols. What does that tell you? What does that tell you where his head is at? So you're more mad at me for giving Teofimo Lopez the work that he gave Devin Haney and he gave Deontay Wilder. Two men he never fought, and he would never fight. He would never fight. I repeat, he would never fight. Two men he would never fight. He wouldn't fight Deontay Wilder, and he would never fight Devin Haney. And they were in the same weight class. So when he put that energy out on top of ducking, me being the consumer, a supporter of the sport, I displayed my detest for him and his behavior. I said, so you stand on what Teofimo said? No, it was stupid. So I matched it with the energy he put out. So two wrongs make it right? No, damn sure makes it even. I'm not Jesus. How many times I get on here and say, I'm not perfect, but I'm not, you kick me in my ass, I ain't gonna turn the other cheek for you to kick the other one. No, it don't go like that. You kick me in the ass, I'm gonna punch you in the face. We're gonna stop the bullshit right here. Eye for an eye, glass at glass, right? He reached out to Divine, and Divine got on here and was like, what are you talking, don't put white people in this. What the fuck is wrong with you? The biggest part, the highlight of the whole shit yesterday was when Divine asked him, so what do you feel about Drew Titan? He said, I don't acknowledge him. Wait a minute. 3 troll accounts. You popping up in live streams and bringing me up when they're not even talking about me. And you follow my other channel, but you don't acknowledge me? Good sir, you just lied. All you do is acknowledge me. And here's the funny part. If I showed y'all the whole conversation we had on Instagram, you would lose your mind. But that's all right. Because the authorities have seen it. And they seen the live yesterday. Salute y'all. I see y'all. I'm just cooking real quick. People who needed to see it saw it. That's right, Stormy. $513 Rob Tubbs. Salute, bro. I appreciate you. And again, yeah, he's listening. Mr. Shelton, you know he's listening right now. And I kept telling him on the DM, bro, if you had an issue, we could have had a conversation behind the scenes. We live in the same goddamn city. It's ridiculous. Y'all know I don't like to conduct a show like that, but I did it for a reason. 49 years old, coming on here with shades, a black hat. The first thing he did was plug something. And I allowed him to do that because I needed the family to see what he was plugging so y'all know to fucking avoid it. Nobody will want anything to do with that guy other than someone that shares his thought process. He would have did better sliding over there with the haters. But as you can see, haters don't spend money. They don't. You telling me what to do with my super chat money? Why are you, so you're going to do podcasts for free? You have a YouTube channel for free? No, correction. Because I say this all the time. I didn't get on YouTube to make money. I came on here to support a movement. And I was very clear. In the event that I start making money from this, I ain't going to duck it. For what? I'd be stupid. That's stupid. Jeffrey, it did look off. As soon as I turned the camera off. Oh, well, you choking now? I had a little hiccup in the morning. Sometimes that happens. I said, no, I'm good. 5 minutes into the conversation, yo, hold on, let me get some water. Yeah, go get your water. He knew it was coming because he thought I was going to keep ignoring him. When I got out of bed and turned my phone on, went to Instagram, oh, yo, I thought you blocked me. No, why would I do that? Speaking of blocking, if you stand on your own too, why is it during the live stream, I go to his Instagram, his Instagram went from public to private. You have to subscribe to him, and he has to accept you for you to view the content on his page. Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that? Also, before all of that, I had his Instagram up on my in a window. Why did you remove the Pirate Boxing Captain Chaos podcast on Spotify? Why did you remove that picture? It wasn't there. He removed the picture. Wasn't there. Out here grandstanding. 49 years old, 3 troll accounts. When I gave the example, what would you do if a kid named Ted punched your son in the face and your son comes home with an eye jam? You're like, yo, Ted punched me in the face. How you handling that? He gave the most capped up answer you could ever imagine. Oh, I would handle it. How? I would go to the school. Oh yeah, you go to the school and do what? And I would talk to the teacher. Yeah, and meanwhile, while you're talking to the teacher, Ted outside kicking your son's ass. I asked you, what would you tell your son? No, I didn't ask you that. What would you do? The response is, while I handle it, I'm going to tell my son, do what you got to do to defend yourself against Ted. That's the answer. That's the answer. You going to tell your son, what would Jesus do? Fuck that. He ain't hearing that. You know what these kids are doing out here? You lucky Ted punched your son and ain't shoot him. Or cut him. Or hit him with an object. You do what you got to do to defend yourself. And if it is, what happens if it's not in school? Then what? What are you going to do? Bro, yeah, no. You ain't no cop. No cop would say that. Nigga, you know what he sound like? If I had to guess, he's what you call, all right, I ain't gonna get too deep in this because I'm definitely gonna get to some boxing, but if I had to make a guess, maybe 20 years ago, 25 years ago, he tried to be a cop and failed. He failed. And he never got over it. It bothers him. You coming in the game talking about boxing. And by the way, don't get fooled by a lot of these pages, Instagram. You go to someone's page and you see them posted up with a bunch of fighters and they had 1 billion events and shit. That don't mean you know shit about boxing. Because that was on his page. And I know he didn't know what he was doing when I saw him standing there with his son, but he put his son in there with Steve fucking Kim. All you know is that he's a boxing writer, but you don't know what he's about? Well, if you do, no, you know what? I think that was a lie. He knew what Steve Kim was about, but he supports that shit. He stood up there right on my platform yesterday and said, "Oh, well, if I figure out what he's about, something to that effect, then I'll never deal with him again." Again? Well, that means you deal with him. Oh, Drew, you was never a cop. Prove it. I resigned. I couldn't take it. It was making me physically ill. I was grossly overweight. I was depressed. Grossly overweight. Oh, if when you retired, wait a minute, I retired? That means I had to have been a cop. I said, I didn't retire. I ain't that old. Damn. I ain't retired. I told you I resigned. Oh, well, when cops resign, that means they were about to get fired. So for me to have gotten fired, that had to have meant I was on the job. So which one is it? And that's when Southern T was kicking down the door like, no. And then Destiny Black came and said, no, nigga. And I didn't need help bodying him. I didn't need help bodying him at all. I just put him in contact with the people he hit up behind the scenes. Did y'all notice that? Fam, I do shit for a reason. And I'll say again, there were eyes in the chat, not even in the chat, there were eyes on that live stream. Eyes I used to work with. These rules of the internet, as far as harassment is concerned, it's weird. And I know he doesn't know what he's doing. He's new to this. And if you're buddied up with Punch Drunk, that dude's gonna lead you into a brick wall. But he's been around long enough to know when to stop fucking around with certain things. You're fresh meat. You don't know what you're doing. He stepped on all kinds of landmines yesterday. And the reason why I did that show was to prove to you guys, there are people out here that are like that. The people that troll, that get out of bed. Not all of them are children. I call them grown adolescent. The dude yesterday was 49 years old. 49 years old with a vendetta over me. And everyone in the chat was like, well, okay, well, whatever. Let's say if he was lying. This is a boxing channel, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, did you mourn the dead officers? No, you don't know what I did, motherfucker. You don't know what I did. You know what I do. In the heat of all this, we are in mourning. Kurt Sugar's funeral is this Friday. We lost the gem to the boxing world. Forget the community, the world. What did you do to him? For him? You in New York, are you going to the funeral? Trying to put dead cops on me. I put Eric Garner on you. I put Philando Castile on you. You so pro-cop that you don't see the bad that a few of them do? You want me to donate to handicap boxes? Listen, I can only do but so much. But why the fuck you worried about what I'm doing with my money? I'm on here talking about when I have guests on here. Am I not? Press 1, salute the champ side. Press 1. If every time I have a boxer on here, I bring up how do we fix it with a boxers union? Are there any ideas? Press 1 if you hear me say that. Trying to insinuate that I'm eating off the back of retired fighters. No. I'm keeping their legacy alive because a lot of these guys, salute cop killers, salute to you, brother. I'm keeping their legacy alive because outside of me, Trick, and George, and the Sensei Stormy B-Man, nobody's looking to talk to these guys. You know how many of these guys we spoke to? They said, yo, man, I didn't know that guys still remember me. Sure, we used to watch you on Tuesday night fights, Friday night fights. We love you, man. Come on the show. Let's talk. That's what this show is about. That's what these platforms are about. And while we're doing things like that, keeping these fighters like, man, it broke my heart when Angel Manfredi got on here. That's not the guy I grew up watching. Sweet Reggie Johnson, he's the one that told me, yo, I have a pension in California, but I'm about a round or two short of receiving it. What is he going to do at almost 60 years old? Come out of retirement to fight 2 rounds and risk killing himself for a fucking pension? Why aren't all 50 states having a pension for these fighters? I'll get to the super chats at the end, family. Let me just cook on this. I appreciate you guys. That's what I'm doing. That's what Trick Nolte's doing. And by the way, Trick met the dude, and I saw all the texts, and Trick really didn't know that this guy was crazy. He really didn't know. Nigga telling me, yo, I tried to reach out to you to squash the beef. I said, nigga, what beef? I don't know you. Now, again, what does BFTB always say? Niggas got beef with us. We ain't got beef with them. Yo, I don't know any of these niggas. BFTB, I guarantee you they don't know any of these niggas. Let me tell you how sick niggas are. Speaking of sick niggas, When I put the link in the chat backstage, you know who popped up? And I meant to say this yesterday. You know who popped up backstage? And I banned him from the studio? That nigga Best of the Best. And I know he's watching right now. Nigga, I don't fuck with you. Put your phone down and stop listening to me. I don't like you. You got a problem with my brother? I got a problem with you. But don't worry about it. We ain't got to talk because it's not about boxing with you. You're fucking crazy. Right along with the nigga that was talking yesterday. Go to his channel, subscribe, and wait for him to put up content. And when he does a live stream, y'all can sit up there and bash me, and you can bash BFTV, and you can come up to New York, and y'all can go out on a date. Do whatever it is y'all doing. Because the way you stalk us is absolutely creepy. And by the way, when I asked you a simple question.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Any person that is secure in their sexuality, if you ask them that question, they either say yes or no. Simple as that. Nigga, you thought you was playing hardball by saying, hey, it's none of my sexual preferences, none of anybody's business. No, it's not. But that doesn't explain the stalking. Everybody you reached out to hit me up, was like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? Dude, nobody cares what I used to do for a living. Nobody cares. I could very well have been lying. No one cares. Like your man Punch Drunk, the word we got was he flipped his car and was in a coma and clinging to life. And there was a GoFundMe. And people that don't fuck with him say, yo, you know what? I don't fuck with him, but, you know, I hope he recovers and da-da-da-da-da. Drew, what you think? I said, look, hey, man, does he have a family? That's what I asked. Yeah, well, I pray for the family. I ain't got to hide my feelings. I don't fuck with that dude. I ain't hope he wanted to die. I just prayed for the family. And then what happened in, a couple of weeks later? Something like that? I see content. People are saying, yo, he's putting out content. I said, how? When he's in a coma. Then this picture surfaces with him with a blanket pulled over his nose, talking about I'm getting well. He had on this green hoodie, and the nose ring was in it. I said, wait a minute. He in a hospital? I don't understand what's happening here. And I said, you know what? Something gonna happen, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. And what did we find out? He lied. He lied. And that's who he is rubbing elbows with. That's who he's rubbing elbows with. Okay. All right. But he's trolling me. Bro, Punch is your guy. And if he put you up to this shit, he just fucked you up, B. He fucked you up. Punch has a big enough platform that he can get away with that dumb shit. You just getting started. And I didn't end you. You ended yourself. You ended yourself. You're stalking me. You fucked yourself. You fucked yourself. And what you saw was not me going to get people. I didn't need help bodying you. You killed yourself. The people that you spoke to, you reached out to. You reached out to them with troll accounts. And they all asked the same thing. Who is this guy? And what the fuck is wrong with him? And then you get on here and admit you have the 3 troll accounts. I'm glad you did that. Because I had some people watching. Documentation beats conversation. You see, family. You see, family. Knowing how to fight is not only with your hands. Knowing how to fight is knowing what to do when you're in a fight. Boxing is a thinking man's sport. He couldn't think under fire. Because when shit got hot, those glasses came off. When I asked him when the stream started, He said, hey, you just have to deal with it. And then the glasses came off. And then he starts rocking in his seat. The body language changed, did it not? Did the body language change? And then he was defeated. He sat back in the chair and he got on his Instagram and then he made it private after I pointed out the discrepancies. He removed the Spotify advertisement because it wasn't there. Where's your Spotify? I had to ask the person who's in charge of it. Nigga, it's yours. You are in charge of it. So you have you're telling people that on your open page that you have a Spotify podcast for boxing. I went and looked it up and it wasn't there. Where is it? I got to talk to the person in charge. It's yours. I am talking to the person in charge. Yeah. So you lied. Y'all see how easy that shit was? All you gotta do is let him talk. All you gotta do is let him talk. And when it came down to the championship rounds, he just sat back, started altering his Instagram. Then he turned the camera away, walked around his house, and then he left the cast. I didn't kick him out. He left with his head hanging low. Thomas, salute. With his head hanging low. Yeah, and oh, I'm glad you brought that up, sure will. Listen, this is how you know this nigga don't know shit about what's going on here. All right? I said, you're mad at my choice of words. Teofimo Lopez and the monkey things that I play on here. You saying it's derogatory to black people, but Southern T and Destiny heard you on a broadcast the day before, starting shit, racist shit, and you buddied up with Punch Drunk, a Latino man who notoriously uses the N-word, and that's your man, but you worried about me? I'm racist. I can't be racist. I'm not oppressing anybody. I don't prohibit anybody from making any money. Not even you, Captain Crunch. Because there are people that's gonna fuck with you. There are people that's gonna get in your head and say, yeah, man, you did the right thing, and yeah, you was winning that, and I believe you, and Drew had to go get his friends. Yeah, there's gonna be about maybe 200 to 300 people that are gonna stroke your ego and make you feel good. Make me feel good. Like Halle Berry getting banged out by Billy Bob Thornton in Monsters Ball. You are Halle Berry. Make me feel good. Literally getting banged out. Because we know how you get down. Make me feel good. Yeah. Salute, Will. Have a good day. And I see y'all in the chat. Let me just cook for a minute. I don't want to lose my train of thought. I'm saving the super chats. I'm gonna read them off at the end of the show. "300 people are gonna stroke your ego. Just know that those are 300 people that are on my dick. Just know that. What you want is 300 people on your dick like that. That's what you want." So I asked him, and I want y'all to pay attention. I asked him, "You're mad at my choice of words?" "Yes." "I shouldn't talk like that." "Yes." I said, "What do you think of BFTB?" He said, "He's funny." "He's funny." That's your response? He's funny? He's all right. He's funny? So you watch him. Yeah, he's funny. You have to watch him to say he's funny. He's all right. That's what he said, right? He said he's funny, right? Y'all heard him say that, right? Press 1 if you heard Captain Crunch say that BFTB was funny. Press 1 if you heard that. Salute the champ side. Y'all heard him say that, right? Well, here was a difficulty. Oh my God. Here's the difficulty. You're mad at me for saying words like faggot and nigga excessively, and I just asked you about BFTB. Well, After that, I brought him onto the screen. He was sitting backstage the whole time. I said, yeah, here you go. He's funny, right? Watch this. Body bag. Body bag. Body bag. And you know what that meant? He don't know what the fuck's going on in the room. I mentioned BFTB for a reason. He didn't pick that up. He should have knew where I was going. What he should have said was, no. Character flaw. All he had to say, now pay attention, y'all. All he had to say was, I know who BFTB is, but I never watched his show long enough. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say. But he said, he's funny. That was the wrong thing to say. Because those morals that you claim you stand on, that you're taking up with me, those morals that you claim you stand on, if you got a problem with me, you definitely should have had a problem with BFTV, but you didn't know it. Why? You see, people don't know what they don't know. And he's the nigga that walks into a conversation and tries to contribute, and he don't really know what the fuck is going on. He don't know what you're talking about. He don't know what y'all talking about. He has a preconceived notion of what you're talking about. When I asked him what the LDBC meant, do you know what it meant? Y'all heard the explanation he gave, and it was totally wrong. We got together to support black fighters. Huh? That is not why we got, that's part of the reason, but that is not the reason why there's an LDBC. That is not the reason. You hear what I said? That's not the reason. He was wrong, which means somebody told him that shit. Somebody told him that shit. And it's wrong. Do your own research. We've said it a million times on multiple broadcasts why we exist. So if you got time to go through my live streams and pick out a part where I told the troll, yeah, go ahead. Keep watching me. Keep making troll accounts. Get my money up. $5,000 a month. And you could pinpoint, man, I don't even know what live I said that shit on. But I know it was last year. Which means you've been watching me the whole time. Or you went through my live streams. Because you can't just pick that out of the ether unless somebody screen recorded it and there's a video floating around. Drew Titan says he makes $5,000 a year. I mean, $5,000 a month. I don't even remember when the fuck I said that. I know I said it. But this motherfucker was going through my shit with a fine comb. And when I asked him, I said, my man, I know you watch me. No, I don't. I said, you don't know me. Yeah, I know you. So when the fuck did I say, what show was that? I don't even remember. I know I said it, but what show was that? Stalker. When I call you a stalker, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because if this is about my demeanor and my language, you definitely should have had a problem with BFTB. You definitely have a problem. Do you know the LDBC or not? The answer is not. And the answer is he has no problem with the LDBC because he don't know us. That's the answer. And the answer is you're a creep. Jealousy, envy. And yes, I believe you're a homosexual. You asked me to prove that I was law enforcement. I proved it. And it wasn't enough of you. Did y'all like how after I proved that, and I said, look, the burden of proof falls on you. I ain't going to give you all of my information. You said you had it. And the little information you had, the shit was wrong. I ain't going to help you. Go ahead and get more. If you can, who cares? I don't care. No one cares. No one cares about that. Because I'm talking boxing here. But then when I say, oh man, are you homosexual? You got a problem with homosexuals? No, I'm just asking you a question, dude. Why are you so defensive? Are you gay? My sexual preference is none of your business. That's not the answer, man. Salute, George. George was on the texting me, letting me know, say, man, everything he's saying is a lie, and he's taking everything I said out of context. Salute, George. Of course he's watching me right now. He can't get over himself. He's sitting in his living room with his shirt off, rubbing his belly like a treasure troll, corn rolling his chest hairs probably. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But he has a weird obsession with me. He's grinding his teeth right now, pacing back and forth with no shirt on. Daddy, you listening to that guy again? I thought you didn't like him. You know what's dope about Howard Stern? King of all media. When he started pushing the envelope on terrestrial radio, people who had hated him couldn't figure out why he was blowing up so good. They said, yo, he's vulgar, he's rude, he's an asshole. But why are these ratings so damn good? They said, well, why do people like him? People say, yo, they like him because they want to see what he says next. They said, well, we interviewed a bunch of people that didn't like him. What did they say? He said, get this. They want to hear what he says next. It was the same answer. So he's been watching me because he wants to know what I say next. So this is day number 2. You got attention, Captain Crunch. I can't comment on your boxing material because I don't know it. I mean, I went to Spotify. I looked for it. It wasn't there. Ladies and gentlemen, he took the poster down, the advertisement on his Instagram, and then he privatized. Listen, if he was standing on all fours, he'd have left his Instagram alone. He'd have became an instant star overnight, because what he probably thought was he was going to expose me and I was going to lose all my subs, and I'm going to run over to him for real boxing conversation. I don't even know what his boxing conversation is because there's no material to judge it from. You killed yourself, man. Change your name, hit the reset button, do something. By the way, I Googled Captain Chaos. Let me show y'all something. Y'all not gonna believe this. This came up. Y'all know what Captain Chaos is? I'm showing my age right now. Dun, dun, dun. Captain Chaos. Y'all know what that is? Let me remove this. Y'all know what that is? Y'all know what that is? Y'all Stormy knows. I know Al B's gonna know. All my OG's gonna know. George, you gonna know. Y'all remember a movie named Cannonball Run with Burt Reynolds? There's an actor named Dom DeLuise, if I'm not mistaken. That's Dom DeLuise. Cannonball, there you go. Is that Dom DeLuise? Am I right? Is that Dom DeLuise? Geo James, yeah, right. Is that Dom DeLuise? Is that him? DOG, you remember that? Is that Dom DeLuise? Or is that somebody else? That is him, right? That's Captain Chaos. I'm with the name spins. The dopest name spin that I seen on here, Bumpy Thompson. I know what that spun off of. Bumpy Johnson. He was a real dude in Harlem. The movie Hoodlum, starring Lawrence Fishburne. As a bit of information, my mother said Bumpy Thompson ain't look like no Lawrence Fishburne. He was called Bumpy because he had bad acne. But he would shoot your ass. He was a gangster. But but that's Captain Chaos. Dude named his shit Dum 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 Dum. Well, there you go. Dude, you did yourself, Ed Cruz, you did yourself a disservice. All I want to do is talk boxing. You should have left me alone. Now you're gonna get some support, but it's all fake. So that's day number 2. You got your shit in a row. But I don't want people to think that I talked about you without talking to your face. You did that yesterday, and people see how ridiculous and immature you are. If you stood on your square, you wouldn't have privatized you wouldn't have made your Instagram account private. Because if you have a thriving podcast, what you would do is leave it open so people can find you. That's a lot of work to see people saying, oh yeah, I want to subscribe to you. Because you know what he's worried about now? He's worried about people trolling him. Now he needs to see who's coming in. Like I need to see who's coming in to follow me. I need to see that. Because, Ed, when my Instagram was open, what do you think I was met with? Nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. Wilder fanboy. You said my idols were Deontay Wilder and Devin Haney. Why would you even say that? Why weren't you focused on what Teofimo said about them? Because that was the issue. So I attacked him, like how he put the energy he put out, that's how he got attacked. And then you shared a video that was recorded and narrated, I'll say narrated, by a guy named Wood Stay Real who since died. You send that to George, and when I asked you, do you know who that guy is? Never mind him. I stand on what I said in the barbershop. I can stand on it. You, with the racism and homophobic rants and shit, you threw that in there. But I can stand on what I said. But Wood Stay Real can't stand anywhere. He's passed on. And I'm not making fun of that. But he's the guy that threatened to sexually assault Black Fight Fan's underage daughter. I said, Ed, did you know that? What are you doing sharing that man's videos? And, well, I would say watch it. I took the video down. I just needed it up for what it was. Evidence. How do you defend that? How do you defend sharing anything from a guy that said he was sexually assault an underage Black girl? What are your thoughts on that? And then watch his face. Y'all saw it. That's how I know he don't know what's going on here. He don't know. And you running behind punch drunk? The difference is, dude, that guy's built his shit where he could fuck up 1,000 times and he'd be okay. You haven't done shit. You haven't done shit. You didn't know about Wood Stay Real. You didn't know that he was another stalker of mine. 14, 15 videos. Yo, Drew, he talking about you again. I said, great. Full panels about me. All I gotta do is go to my YouTube studio, click refresh. Oh, 100 subs in a day. Yep, somebody was talking about me. And now you got this fool running behind the scenes trying to talk to you had to go get your friends to fight your battles. No, I put you in direct contact with the people you reached out to. We could have had this conversation by ourselves. Oh, you got people named Cop Killer and it's stolen valor. Stolen valor is a military term. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is really wrong with you? And blah, blah, blah. What does any of this have to do with boxing? Do y'all know he came on a live stream the day before, and the sister Destiny Black said, yo, he came in there and he made reference to your body. He did what? He did what? He made reference to my body. What?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Yeah. Are you gay? My sexual preference is none of your business. No, it's not. Why are you stalking me, dude? Told George I'm bad for this boxing alumni, and that's what I neglected to ask him. What is this alumni? If he is a part of an alumni, I assure you I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to share a room with this dude. I don't want to be within a 10-block radius of this dude. And I'm going to make it so that legally he's going to have to stay away from me, because that shit is creepy. It's creepy. I have documentation. I have him admitting he has 3 troll accounts. I have a whole conversation, and I have several people that co-signs on what he's been doing. I have what you call evidence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the first time a YouTuber is going to have to get a restraining order against another man. Has to get a restraining order against another man over boxing. "49 years old. Came on my show with shades on and the cap. Yeah. Bobby Brownjaw. You never know cap. It's stolen valor. Sure. Y'all know the nigga dropped a $5 super chat to Keon to talk bad about me. Y'all know he was in Blue Bloods chat saying my real name. I mean, I don't care. And I was just looking. I said, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck is this guy doing? Y'all know he got in my comment section after I uploaded the video, and I warned him. I said, dude, stop digging in my life. And then on the Instagram conversation, he's like, oh, yo, answer your phone, talk it out. That's how men do. Men make 3 troll accounts. Don't tell me what a man does. Men don't make troll accounts. If I have a problem with another man, what do? I reach out to him. I don't make troll accounts. What is this obsession with you and police and men in uniform? Because that's what he asked me. Where's your uniform? I don't have my uniform no more. But I did have my old gym shirts. I still have a pair of handcuffs, by the way, that I use in the bedroom with my wife. Then the glasses came off. Y'all saw that? It got shit hit the fan. The glasses came off. He tried to put 2. There was 2 slain officers. Right? Oh, by the way, before I lose this thought, I'm racist and it's offensive what I do to black people. Whatever. You don't give a shit about black people. You don't even consider yourself black. Because I have it on good authority. First of all, you associate with Punch Drunk, right? You ain't got no problem when he says the word nigga. Did you even know that? Y'all, so I'm a liar, but when I put up, I said, yo, the dude was on his deathbed about a month ago, allegedly, right? The police, I had nothing to do with that. The police report, the accident report leaked out, and it says on the police report, he gave a detailed statement to the officer that responded. Did he do that on a stretcher and then went into a coma? And when I said, I pulled it up on my phone, I held it, and it wasn't really clear. He says, oh, look, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Why I gotta go through above and beyond with proof? I bet you got Punch Drunk's number. Why didn't you tell me? Did you know what I was waiting for him to do? Drop him a link. He don't know that lingo. He don't know that lingo. I know you got his phone number. Why don't you call him on the phone? Yo, Drew Titans right here calling you a liar. Okay, call him on the phone. The link was in the chat. And y'all know I don't fuck with that guy. But since you don't associate with liars and shit, do you or don't you? You don't like them, right? Here's the bottom line. Now watch this, y'all, and I'm gonna bring it home. I don't give a fuck about what Punch Drunk does in life. I don't care. That car accident, watch this, y'all, and listen carefully. That car accident and all that fiasco that he went through, it's not my concern. Because I don't fuck with him. I don't care. And guess what? It has nothing to do with boxing. See how that works? I don't enjoy his boxing conversation. I've listened to it very early before I found out he was an asshole. I said, I ain't feeling this dude. So I didn't listen to him. And then he starts talking his face and shit. I said, okay, more the reason why I can continue not to listen to him. Then later on, the car accident. Okay. Then there wasn't no car accident. Okay. Don't care, man. Did I go on a tirade and make 500 videos about that shit? No. I don't care. I don't care. It has to be boxing related for me to give a shit. And I have to give a shit about your opinion. I have to give a shit about your opinion. People obviously give a shit about my opinion. Just search. This is my response to Drew Titan. Nigga, I wasn't talking to you. I don't know you. Why the fuck you responding to me? Nigga, I don't know you. I don't know you. But I'm glad enough videos about me got you monetized, at least. How's that working out for you? You said, and I'm talking about what stay real now. You said you would sexually assault Black Fight Fan's daughter, underage daughter. You said that. The video was up for maybe a day, and he took it down. I didn't have the tools on my computer at the time. I was so mad that I didn't think to grab the video. And he took the video down. Because what we was doing, we was trying to find out how to pursue legal action against that. So he took the video down. Maybe he came to his senses. Now I better not leave that up. Fine. Now how ironic it, let me tell you how the universe works. You put out energy and it comes back to you. He said that about Black's daughter. He took the video down. Sometime later, we found out he died. Who broke the news to his supporters? His daughter. Full circle. How ironic is that? The irony behind that. He's a brittle diabetic. Every time I turned around, someone sending me a video of him, he got a picture of some bodybuilder with a needle in their arm. I said, oh, okay. I said, I don't know this nigga. This nigga's crazy. Huh. All right. You get what you put out. Captain Crunch, you got on my platform. I gave you the opportunity to clear the air. On the text the night before, I gave you another opportunity to clear the air. You talking about answer the phone. What phone? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have your number. You don't have mine. What are you talking about, dude? Answer the phone, air it out. That's how men do. Men make 3 troll accounts. I told Trick, don't he? We could talk so we could squash the beef. What beef? What beef? The 78 says to y'all, it's all in their head. Legitimately, you saw it yesterday. You saw it yesterday. It's in his head. Y'all think it's just funny that when we say, yo, man, these dudes just be dreaming about us and talking about us, and they actually think that we're in their living room talking to them. When we say, yo, man, fuck George Kambosos. And in their mind, not only it's we said it in their living room, but George Kambosos becomes their cousin. And then they go on this crazy ass tirade. And they're so mad, and they start Googling us and who is he really, and what? If there was anything that anyone should have... Nah, Stormy, put it again. Keon, salute, bro. Put it again, Stormy. I may have missed it. If there was anything anyone should have learned about these YouTube streets, is what they tried to do to BFTB. And he overcame that. And I watched when he proved his innocence and explained what the situation was. I watched his channel grow like 1,000 subs in like 3 weeks. And I said, wow, you cannot break what you didn't build. And all we're trying to do is build over here. Don't ever question my integrity, man. That Sunday show that we do, we have fighters of Freddie Pendleton. Man, that brother got railroaded by the business. And we speak weekly. I speak to Freddie a lot. And all I want to do is help the brother. Angel Man Freddie, all I want to do is I want to help the sport of boxing. And it's a goddamn shame when I have some jealous 50-year-old man who wants to disrupt what we're doing here. If my channel disappeared today, not only y'all, but a lot of people will be like unraveled about that. Like, yo, damn. I look forward to listening to the brother every morning. And those Sunday shows, they really hit the spot, man. What you gonna do now? Now you got to find something else to do at the time slot. Now someone else is on that Sunday time slot. Let me see who this guy is. It's just not hitting the same. It's not hitting the same. I know, Cop Killer. I know. And when he said that to me, those are my idols, he told me who he was right there. That means you got a problem with those fighters. That should have never came up. My idols. No, you just said Teofimo was an asshole for saying that. And if you thought that the LDBC was our sole purpose was only to defend black fighters, why would you call them my idols? As a means to demean what my thought process was, what you think my thought process was. Do y'all catch what I'm saying? Someone went to his channel and said, yo, I just went to that motherfucking channel. He got some sort of highlight reel. I appreciate you, Main Boxing Biker. I appreciate all of you. He said he had some sort of highlight reel. He said the highlight reel is all white fighters and like one black fighter at the end of some shit. I was like, wow. Now, I don't know what kind of highlight reel he got. I don't know who did it for him because he's 49. He barely knows how to work a computer probably. And I heard his highlight reel got a bunch of white fighters in it and one black fighter in it. And Divine Sense said, I didn't even know there was more than one white fighter popping today. I don't know if these are white fighters throughout history, but still historically, how do you put together a highlight reel and only have one black fighter in it? Again, why does the LDBC exist? Anyway, it's easy. It's easy. You going on shows commenting on my physique. You spending money to call me a meter maid. That didn't work. Nothing worked. And all you did... Oh, General's not coming on? And all you did was hurt yourself, young man. I got to get out of here at 11 anyway, but I'll keep cooking. Oh, salute, General. There you go. All right. Let me read these super chats. Big Dog Willie says, salute to the greatest of all time, Amir King Kong. Damn, man. Salute the G5 Game in the super chat. He says, salute my bro Drew Titan in the chat. #move. Salute, fam. Salute to my brother, Mr. Finesse. He said, Drew, salute to you, family. What we saw yesterday just shows the bigger issue. Yeah. They either suffer from a cognitive impairment or cognitive dissonance. It's all of it. It's all of it. He called me racist. Me as a black man, I can't be racist. I don't own the building I live in. I don't oppress anybody. I don't determine where people live or where they make money. All of that is racially moved. Ask Donald Trump, it was proven that y'all know the story with real estate. Y'all know what he did. I ain't gonna, whatever, man. What he said was absolutely wrong. Now I accused him of racism. I said, you're a racist. You told me the LDBC was basically formed to defend black fighters or to give black fighters their due. Something he said. And then turned right around and said Deontay Wilder and Devin Haney are my idols. I'm older than both of those men, by the way. I'm older than both of them, but they're my idols. So if I'm a part of a group of people that only support black fighters, why would you mock me and say that? Mock me and say that. Oh, you're racist. Why would you mock me? If I am pro-black fighter, and that's what you feel the LDBC was formed over. I asked him, I was very specific. And he says, oh, is it to defend black fighters? Then why would you mock me? Either black fighters need to be defended or they don't. And then you mock me. Oh, you're idols. I'll tell you something interesting. I heard about the word nigga too, by the way. DOG in that super chat, he said, my bro, Drew, salute to you. Brother G5 gave back in that super chat. He said he followed us to Divine Sense page last night. Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. And I screenshot that shit too. Of course he did. And of course the general. Of course he did. He's losing sleep. I don't think nothing of Drew. That's what he told Divine. I don't think nothing of Drew. But he follows my other channel. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Y'all got a good look at mental illness. Mental illness isn't necessarily someone sitting around talking to themselves and talking to voices and that answering shit in the ether that you don't see or hear. Mental illness is he could function, he could pay his bills, he could work a job, he could tie his shoes, but he latched on to something. There's something about me that drives him. Believe me, it ain't the cop thing. It's not. Trust me when I tell you it's not. It's not the cop thing. It's not you use the word faggot and you use the word nigger. Because if that enraged him so much, the moment I said, yo, what about BFTV? You watch BFTV? He said, he's funny. See, he can't admit that he doesn't know something. Instead of saying he's funny, he should have said, I don't listen to him. Who's that? No, he don't want to appear that he don't want you to know that he doesn't know something. He wants to be a know-it-all. He wants to be a know-it-all. I'm not like that. Yo, Drew, you heard of something? Nah, what is that? Educate me. And it could be something that everyone else knows. Oh, you don't know that? No. Educate me. I don't know. Oh, that's what that is? Oh, okay, thanks. And 10 times out of 10, if it's something I didn't know, I more than likely didn't give a fuck about it. But if you're fighting the power, You don't like the N word. You don't like the F word. But you know what the LDVC is? You'd have had a major beef with BFTV before you came to me. But I know it's the cop thing, right? Made a fool of yourself, Captain Crunch. Reset the game, do it again, and keep my dick out your mouth. Idiot. Dummy. Foolish mortal. You're in another chat talking about my body? What the fuck? What grown man talks about another man's physique? You're not a judge at the Olympia, judge at the Mr. Universe. That's right, Stormy. He's a groupie. That's what he is. You can't stand my shine, but you love me. I got one time to go to any channel and they do something that I don't like. I quietly leave. You don't even know I'm there. And there's a lot of people that we used to fuck with, and y'all know what I'm talking about. And when shit hit the fan, I left. I ain't get on here and start grandstanding and all that shit. That's energy. All of that energy he put in, trying to find out who I was and what I did and for what? What did it do? Nothing. You made a fool of yourself. And now everyone knows you to be a goddamn fucking stalker. Because I think what bothered him, I don't know if he could have seen the chat. I don't know what device was looking on it. But the chat was lit. The night before on the DMs on Instagram, he said, let's see what the audience thinks. Dude, the correct thing should have said, I don't give a fuck about what your audience thinks. You thought you had some sort of body bag over here? How many times I gotta tell you? Now watch this. I can go to punch drunk shit and start shitting on him about a goddamn car accident that didn't happen on the level that he said it happened. His audience is gonna defend him. Am I right or wrong? You know why? His core audience don't give a fuck about what he does. They give a shit about his boxing opinion because it suits whatever agenda they have. That's it. I understand that, and that's why I don't fuck with him and I stay away from everybody that fucks with him. Do y'all understand what I just said? Like, trust, and respect goes both ways. Why do I have to explain this to a 49-year-old man? Well, he learned. Horrible lesson. So, I got a couple minutes left. You got your shine, Captain Crunch. This is me being petty right now. You suck. Double meaning. I would say your channel sucks, but there's nothing on it. I would say your Spotify sucks, but that doesn't exist. So you suck. Double meaning. And I will make it so that you will legally have to stay the fuck away from me. Because, dude, this is the creepiest shit ever. I've been stalked by women in the past. But that made sense. Because I had something or gave them something at some point that they wanted back and they couldn't have. But I never had to go to the authorities and say, oh, look, can you keep this chick away from me? This is crazy. But you, yeah. I did that live for a reason. Y'all know I don't get down like that. How many times I told y'all I look down on Jerry Springer type shit? I want to talk boxing. But this dude put me in a position, and I told y'all, 2022, I'm making examples of people. This is the first one. And there's a second one coming. So this is the type of time you want to be on, you're going to lose it, dude. And the sad part is, Jeff, what up? The sad part is, You didn't even get shit started, but that's okay because you ain't gonna have shit to lose. But you're gonna be looking stupid. You're gonna be looking stupid. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's an internet tough guy, but you know what? Listen. Yeah, you over there like a tough guy. And when I turned up on his ass, like, whoa, where we going with this? Tough guy. We're in the same city, nigga. Hands? You want to do hands? That's where I was going. So when I had to turn up on his ass, he brought it down a notch because he knew where that was going. I'm not big for no reason. Don't play with me, dude. Don't do that. I'm not on here for that. I am not on here looking for no kind of physical smoke. But if you push the right buttons, you will get a challenge. You will have to sign a waiver. For whatever happens to you, I will not be held responsible. But I'm not here for that. Now you see all of this? I've been here for almost an hour, more than an hour, and I have to explain to the people that missed it. I took down the video, but I have it for my own personal documentation. I'll be showing parts of that video to authorities today. But for the most part, the people that I requested to watch the live stream watched it in its entirety. And I have everything that I need by way of video and by way of conversation, by way of cell phone conversation. Dude, you just fucked yourself. You stupid ass. You let your little ego get in the way. You fucked up. All I want is these weirdos to stay away from me so I can talk boxing. If you don't like what I have to say, go away. Go away. And last but not least, when we say, yo, what could it be? Because you know what they ask you, right? When you get in a restraining order, you know what they ask you? They say, hey, man, yo, what's the deal with this person? I don't know him. They have to ask you these questions. You know what's embarrassing? When they get to the part where they say, did you have any kind of like other relationship with this person? And you got to say no. At least I tell them, no, I'm not gay. It could just roll off the tongue. Did you have any kind of relationship? Nope. Never met him. Don't know him. Nope. He couldn't do that. Yo, do you have a relationship with him? That my sexual preference is none of your concern. Huh? Then we look at real stupid when someone asks you, what is your deal with this guy? Oh, he lied about being a cop. So? You did all of this? Because you feel a certain way? So what? Look what's happening to you now. No matter where you go, paperwork will follow you. What you should have did yesterday is simply not show up. The more I allowed you to talk, see, when I muted you, I was doing that shit for your own fucking safety. You didn't even know. What are the people around you gonna think when you gotta deal with a goddamn restraining order over some silly ass internet shit at 49 years old? You are crazy. You think I want to be going through this shit at 46? Do y'all see how silly this shit? Do y'all see how silly? Press 1 in the chat if this is silly. This is silly that I gotta go through all of this. This shit is silly. This is a boxing channel. Why don't you donate some of the proceeds to Gerald McClellan? I don't know Gerald McClellan. Did you donate to Eric Garner? No. Shut up. I'm talking what to do with my money. I donate to a lot. Yo, know how many super chats I've given out to everybody? I just looked at my bank statements. It's tax time. You know how many super chats I've given to people? I support. And I got my bank statements to prove it. And the reason why I ain't gonna, whatever, man. I support. I build. We talk to fighters. We try and come up with ideas on how to, what can we do to make boxing better, make it more an appealing sport that people say, I might want to do this. And if I get hurt, I know I'll be well taken care of. I'm doing that. And I'm not grandstanding. I'm just saying these are things that I now can do other than talk about it on the basketball court or in the barbershop. This is something I can do with my platform I'm choosing to do. I'm not on here sneak dissing, talking shit about anybody. Even if I don't feel no way about motherfuckers because if they talking reckless or they being silly, I just don't fuck with them. There we go. Well, I'm sorry I ain't get to no boxing, man. I gotta cut out of here, man. I got things to do, man. Salute to everybody in the Super Chat, the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App. I really appreciate y'all. I didn't get to no boxing today. I just had to review because people kept asking me where the video is. I took it down because that's not the audience I want to attract. But it had to be done for a reason, to document what I was talking about. So now I'm taking it to another level, and it's fucking sad I gotta go here. But I appreciate everybody. And I'm running so late. So much love and appreciation to all of y'all. And on the way out, y'all know what it is. Tune in tonight, Painful Excellence Podcast. Somebody put the link in the description. I gotta run. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Maybe I'll talk about this what I was supposed to talk about today. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow. But peace, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, come on!